I hope everyone's having a really great day. There are some fantastic activities going on, and for this activity we're going to be making a Christmas cake in a mug, so I hope everyone's feeling hungry. Now remember, this is a recorded session, so you can pause the video at any time. You should all have the recipe card with you that has the instructions on, so let's get cracking and make our mug cakes. Okay, so we're doing some cooking, so the first thing we do before we do anything else is make sure we've washed our hands. My hands are nice and clean, so we're ready to go. Okay, so the first thing is we need to get our ingredients together. Now the best way to do this is to put them into little containers measured out like I've done. So we've got 4 tablespoons of self-raising flour, 4 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of cocoa if you're making the chocolate version, 1 egg, and then 3 tablespoons of milk and 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. With our ingredients together, we can now start to put them into our bowl. So first off goes in the flour, then we put in the sugar. If we're making the chocolate version, we pop the cocoa in. And then the next thing, we need to break our egg. Now you might need to get somebody to give you a hand with this. If you're confident of doing it yourself, that's fine. Break in our egg, try not to get any shell in there. And then finally in goes our vegetable oil and our milk. And then we've got to give it a good old stir. So be careful on this part, we don't want to get all the mixture all over the work surface, so just take care to start with and give things a really good mix. Right, I'm going to give this a good mix and I'll see you again in a second when it's all mixed. Okay, so I've been mixing this now for a couple of minutes. It's nice and smooth, I can't see any flour or bits of sugar in there anymore, so and it looks like that. Okay, so that's now ready to put into our mugs. Now I've got some mugs here. I know that my mugs are safe to go in the microwave, so make sure that you check yours before using the mug. And the really great thing is that this makes 2 mugs, so if you've got a brother or a sister, then there'll be a mug for them. Okay, so let's use the Christmas tree mug and, oh yeah, my favourite, the dancing reindeer. So what we do now is we spoon in about half of the mixture into each mug, and this is where I'm going to make a mess and get it all over the work surface. So here we go. So I would put a spoon into each and then keep going backwards and forwards until you've used all your mixture. Take your time with this part because it is a bit messy and you want all that mixture in your mugs and not on the work surface, because there'll be less for you to clean up. Nearly there. When you're filling your mugs, I'm using a spoon here, but if you want to get all the last little bits out of the bottom of the bowl, you might be as well to use a spatula. I've got now my 2 mugs filled with my cake mixture. There's only a little bit of mess, so I won't be in too much trouble. One thing to remember is we don't want to put our metal spoon in the microwave, so make sure you've taken your spoon out of your mug before it goes in the microwave. And it's probably a good idea to get an adult to help you with this part, because when the cakes come out of the microwave they'll be really hot, and we're going to do 1 mug at a time. So we'll put that one to one side and we'll pop the mug in the microwave, and they want about 1 minute 20 seconds, but if you keep an eye on them or get an adult to help and keep an eye on them while they're cooking, you should start to see it rise, but you don't want it to rise too much, so don't do it for much longer than about 1 minute 10, 1 minute 20. So I'll switch on my microwave now. and set it going, and then I'll come back to you in a second when it's cooked. My mug's finished cooking in the microwave now. I'm gonna get it out and take a look at it. Remember to be careful with this part, probably get an adult to help you, and I'm going to use a tea towel when I get my mug out of the microwave so I don't burn my hands. Okay, there we go, there's that looks good, it's cooked, a nice little rise on the top, and we've not made too much mess down the side of the mug. Right, you can cook your other one. I'll leave that for the time being, because now we're going to start to think about how we can decorate our cake. We've cooked our cakes, now for the fun part. We can start to decorate them and make them look a bit more Christmassy. So we've got lots of things you can do here. You could use hundreds and thousands. We've got some icing sugar that you can put over the top to make it look like snow, and then we've also made some marshmallow, snowmen and reindeers. So if you've got a little biscuit cutter, you can pop that on the top of your cake and then get a bit of icing sugar and just put it over the top like that, and you've got a nice little Christmas star and some pretend snow on top of your mug. Here are some other ideas for decorating your cake. So we've got a marshmallow snowman and a marshmallow reindeer, and that's just a marshmallow, and the snowman's got a chocolate button and a Rolo for his hat, and the reindeer has got some curly whirlies for antlers. We've got some different snowmen here. Again, they've got a chocolate button for a hat with a Rolo, and we've got a large marshmallow at the bottom, a smaller one at the top, and then just some chocolate covered biscuit sticks for arms, and a little bit of icing just to dot on there for the eyes, and a little jelly for the nose. But really, you can make the mug your own, decorate it how you like, but the main thing is, once you've decorated it, to enjoy eating it. Okay, that's the end of the session now. I hope everyone has enjoyed the session, and I hope you enjoy your cakes, and I'd just like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.